I'm good to go. Hello? AI. Yeah. A very warm welcome to everyone present over here and those who have joined us virtually over the Zoom. Welcome to AI Innovation Summit 2025. I extend my respectful greetings to CA Umesh Sharma sir, Chairman AIinICAI, and CA Dayaneva Sharma sir, Vice Chairman AIinICAI. And I also extend my greetings to all my esteemed fellow chartered accountants over here and the delegates. It's truly an honor for me to be with you all at this evening. Myself, CA KUMAR VENKATESH, a practicing chartered accountant from Hyderabad, practicing in the areas of audit and assurance. Today I am here in front of you to demonstrate my tool, that is Artificial Auditing Agent. Before demonstrating the tool, let me take you to the problem statement for today, which is pretty straightforward. Quoting the words of Honorable Prime Minister, the signature of a CA is powerful than anyone else. So as the risk as well, is it? So let us ask a quick question to ourselves, how to protect ourselves as an auditor for the works we do, especially in the era of increasing compliances and investigations. We keep hearing from regulatory authorities like income tax, SFIO, NAFRA, and our own ICAI ecosystem, QRB, FRB, asking one single question to all of us: where are your audit documentations for the reports that you have signed? Forget about the regulatory authorities. Even for our own benefit, shouldn't we maintain audit documentation for all the work that we are doing? So never forget audit documentation. The rest of the world will not. Wear it like an armor and it will always protect you. Be it your internal audit, stat audit, limited review, whatever so document you are signing, the pain points in generating the audit report or documentations are, it takes a lot of resource, consumes time, and it's a costly effort to prepare and preserve your audit working papers. So for all these multiple pain points, I came up with one solution and multiple benefits. And I have named the solution as Artificial Audit Agent. It's an AI agent that generates comprehensive audit reports and working papers straight away from the books of accounts of your clients in accordance with ICAI's guidance notes and templates, all in one single click. Yes, you heard me right, all in one single click with the help of VBA, Python, and AI integrated into one single code. So before doing that one single click, what we have to do? We have to import trial balance of current year and previous year and columnar day book of current year from our client books of accounts into one single Excel file. Yes, you heard me right, one single Excel file. There is no need to do JSON and all other stuff, adding add-ons to Tally and all. So once this Excel file is ready, we have to classify the data in the Excel file. And the classification is as simple as in daybook you have to classify as per vouchers, and in trial balance you have to classify your ledgers as balance sheet, whether it is asset, liability, revenue, or expenditure. Now let me demonstrate my tool. So we can go to a website which I have again created with the help of AI and upload a file here. But let me do it in the raw way so that we can see what magic is going to happen in the backend. So I am opening a command prompt and I have given my Python code file name here, and now I am running it. In the meanwhile, the tool starts and generating some amazing financials, audit report, along with audit opinion and working papers as well. Let me tell you how I was able to integrate AI, VBA, and Python all into one code. In Python, once I have written the code and all the calculations are finished, I told Python to send the output to AI for further analysis. And how it can do, it has to make a call to Gemini AI. For that, there should be an APA key which should not be present in your code for security reasons, and that should be securely placed in other path. That path we have to give to Python, telling it, once your job is done, make a call to Gemini for further analysis. And Gemini is now, it has received some output to further analysis, but it doesn't know what to do. That's where prompting comes in coding as well. Till now, you might have done prompting in ChatGPT search bar or Gemini search bar. But in coding also, we can write prompts. It's one-time activity so that you need not repeat your prompts. So now you can see a lot of things happening. Let me explain those things. It says 5,000 ledgers and 21,000 entries are there, and it has scrutinized the entire books of accounts, it has prepared financial statements, it has done risk assessment, it has done materiality calculation along with materiality working paper. It has further calculated sample size since it has materiality, and also created sample list for your team to start their work, and also to present to regulatory authorities if they question you, where is your sample list? It has created a list as well. And then what it is doing some formatting, and it is copying the input to the output as well, so that we again need not go back to our input file. And then after now you can see I am not touching my laptop, some Excel file is opening and it is closing, and it is taking snapshot of financial statements to put it in the report. It's completely running on an agentic mode. Isn't that crazy? So now it has generated few financial charts, whereas graphs, so that we can present this report to our clients and they can get connected easily since it has graphs as well. Now you can see generating AI content. It is writing. So AI has become a statutory auditor over here, and it is writing comments on books of accounts of the client, whether the books of accounts are quality or not. And then it is writing comments on the financial statements, and it is writing comments on risks. And what it is writing comments on materiality, whether the materiality is reasonable or not. And it is also writing few comments on sample, whether sample size is in line with the nature, size, and of the entity and the level of ledgers and entries present over there. And then it is writing summary of ledger anomalies. Whatever observations it has observed in ledger, it is writing on that. And then let's see what it is further going to do. If the internet is proper, hardly it will take 3.5 minutes for it to finish the entire auditing working papers, financial statement, audit report, along with opinion. So now it has written comments on all the observations Python has found out in ledgers or vouchers. And it also gave audit conclusion along with opinion. And it has finished its job at 45 minutes. Let's see when we have started this project. We have started it around 42 minutes, and it finished it at 45 minutes, hardly 3.5 or 4 minutes, right? Now let's see the amazing report that it has generated. Now let me take you to the output folder. So in output folder, you can see 3 files got generated with the timestamp 1745. Let me open the audit report for you. So this is an artificial auditing agent report, date and timestamps, and it says records to reports. Let us quickly navigate through the sessions of this report. There is a summary of books. It tells whether the client books of accounts are having quality, whether trial balance is tallying, opening balance is tallying with previous year balances or not. And here it is saying day book didn't tally, because I purposefully deleted few entries to save the time. And coming to here, you can see financial statements for 3 years are prepared, because we gave 2 years trial balance, so that it made prepared financials for 3 years, and then it has done risk assessment and analytical procedures. Then it has also generated graphs for all the 3 years, how is the growth and all. Then this is the beauty. It has prepared a materiality working paper where you can straight away take printout, review it, and just sign it. And when regulatory authorities question, you can show it. And when peer reviewer is coming from ICAI, you can show it, yes, I have done my work. And then it has created sample size, and sample list is there in the Excel file. And it wrote comments on ledgers, and also wrote comments on entries. Now let's see the most exciting part, the audit conclusion. Let me read it out for you. In our opinion, the financial statement presented true and fair view. Is it simply saying, or does it backed by a justification? Let us read the justification as well. A true and fair view opinion is given because although there are some areas of concerns highlighted below, none of the identified risks or issues individually or collectively are over and above the material misstatement. So it has a proper justification as well. So tomorrow if regulatory authorities are questioning you, why you gave a clean report for this client when there are some problems, you can exercise professional judgment and skepticism on this opinion, and you can make it better, and there will be a justification paragraph as well. So it also gave key audit matters, emphasis of matter paragraph. Whenever it is giving disclaimer of opinion, it will not give the key audit matters. Yeah. So what have we achieved our goals? Yes, we have saved time, resources, and cost. The cost of audit tools in India, it runs from 50,000 to 7 lakhs. So, yeah, if you like my use case, you can vote for me on the Zoom, and you can scan the QR code and download my entire project structure, code, sample, input file, and output file for doing similar projects on tax audit, internal audit. All it takes for you is you have to use your own API key instead of this. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, CA KUMAR, Venkatesh B. It was a wonderful session, and I would request now, I would request jury to ask some questions.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Hi.
I'll answer from here. Yes, sir. I am open for question and answers.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
So great presentation, and definitely a wonderful tool to save time as an auditor also.
Yes.
So just one point which I would like to ask you here. You talked about the audit documentation
Yes, sir.
as a base, basically a justification of why we have given a particular opinion, right?
Yes, sir.
So right now, from what we have seen right now here, that the tool is kind of developing all that documentation based on certain vouchers, Excels, and all those different files.
Exactly, sir.
So my question to you is that you're using Gemini API, right?
Yes, sir.
Some sort of API, right?
Yes, sir.
So how are you basically managing the hallucination issues in terms of extracting data from the Excel? Because what happens if somebody asks us, okay, you've given an unqualified opinion.
Yes.
But if you go through that trail, you should have a particular transparency in terms of why the AI has given the particular response to you or why the justification is there.
Yes.
So yes, that's my question.
Yeah, perfect. So along with audit opinion, it gave a justification paragraph. Leaving that aside, here you can see the code. In coding, I have given the prompt. And I will read out the prompt for you, and I will then we can come to know why the hallucination chances are less. So it goes like this. You are a senior auditor. Analyze the responses for all the above observations and provide audit conclusion in less than 5 lines. For an audit opinion, by choosing one of these, true and fair view, qualified, adverse, disclaimer of opinion with justification. Next, identify emphasis of matter paragraph and all. So when the prompt is so clear what it has to do and how it has to form its opinion, based on the standards on accounting published by ICAI, which I gave to Notebook LLM, and after it gave me a summary, I used that in my prompt, and I also mentioned that key audit matter should not be included if a disclaimer of opinion or adverse opinion is given, which is against the auditing principle. So the prompt is so precise that it can cover any kind of scenario and reduce the hallucination levels.
Right. Thank you.
Yeah.
So Venkatesh, do you want to say that whenever our prompt is very clear, there are no chances of hallucinations?
No, sir. Absolutely not. I would not make such statement. But what I would say is, once the audit opinion is available here, it reduced our time and resources and cost. But what then we have to do is, we have to exercise our professional judgment and skepticism. Using this, we have to put our comments and our observations, and if it is given a wrong opinion, we have to change the opinion and put it in our audit report. In that way, it will just help us in creating working papers or arriving at an opinion. But ultimately, we have to do a proper review so as to not leave any chances for the regulatory authorities or the peer reviewer or any other body.
Okay. Do you have any question?
Hello, yeah.
Yeah.
Can it be modified further in a way where we have the restriction over some static data in the form of large language module that can be combined with this code?
Sorry, sir, I didn't get it. I didn't get it. I beg your pardon, please?
Yeah. Can it be modified in a way where to avoid this hallucination thing? In a way, so where we are providing certain support documentation from the ICAI.
Yes.
And that could be part of a small language module or a large language module which will work with this Python code.
Yes, we can do that, sir.
Okay.
Like in coding, before the prompt, we can include another part of coding where we can say, before forming an opinion, these are the resources and the file path is this. Go there, analyze all the ICA publications and accordingly match your workings and comments and then give audit. Yeah, we can create our own small LLM or we can upload all the ICA publications on notebook LLM and we can ask it to access that library and do it.
And what about the data privacy as you are using the APIs?
Yes, sir. So how I ensured about the data privacy is, Python is an offline tool. Our data is on our own machine. And Python is not giving API, Gemini API, the full input file. It is only giving the output file, which I have clearly defined in my coding. You have to send only this part to Gemini API. And even if API tries to read my input file, it can't because there is a token size limit. There are 4,000 ledgers and 21,000 entries, and the code will stop in between if it starts accessing the data. So in that way, privacy, integrity, and confidentiality are perfectly ensured in a chronological, by doing the coding in a chronological way.
But I think there is a conflict. I don't know why I'm looking like this. If you say that if you try to provide your output to the API, through API to the AI, and since there is a context size issue, and so that because of that, your code won't allow it to, then if the input per se is not, has been fully transferred to AI, then on what basis that AI is giving you the result? Can you just explain that to us?
Yes, sir. If you read a line here, this entire process doesn't even require the name of a company or SIN number of a company. It all works on the numbers. For materiality calculation, risk assessment, it will do an internal risk assessment. So it only knows numbers, calculations, and making comments. But there is no personal data involved in this. But how it is able to make a decision is like, that is where in coding I have structured a lot of coding where it follows the complete ICA guidelines for materiality calculation, for sample working paper, and audit report generation. Every aspect of how it is able to make a decision is taught in the code.
Thank you.